Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Buffalo's offense will come out first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got...
Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Black. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Courtney. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Touchdown, Florida International. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll go to the counter play. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Shelton. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Black. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. So the FIU Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Fires left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. The 20. He's at the touchdown Bulls. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. RPO complete to open the drive. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Shelton. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Dropping back, it's Proctor. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He's got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Carter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Bulls will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To the air, it's Proctor. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Bulls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Courtney. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense.
Touchdown, Buffalo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Old Dominion. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. On the run, fires downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And the Bulls get enough for the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes a man miss. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now they're going to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Roach. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the ground, it's Shelton. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the right side. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Completes it in the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give to the tailback. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off play action on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Proctor. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a man, it's Williams. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pulls it in. It's Shelton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Oh, better look out. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Proctor. The short hands, it's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal.
You've You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air, it's Proctor. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
To the air on first down. The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Proctor. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
17-yard line. Brings up second down.
Looking for room. It's Roach. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, FIU. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up by 17 over the Stallions.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Quick completion on the out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get to him as he throws. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Proctor. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Roach. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kick is in the air. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Reads it, fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Back to the ground game on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wiggles free. Under fire. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He'll do it himself. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback top.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Gonna run it. It's Birch. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting him in a good position to win this football game.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Quarterback making checks. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Bulls are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And to get rid of it quickly. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
You got to be able to blitz, but get home. It's one thing to blitz just to blitz, but you got to find a way, slip through those cracks. Nice job by the defense. The QB had no clue. He was hanging in there, trying to be tough. Got hit as he threw the football, forced the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Proctor. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, going up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 28 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The sure hands, it's Williams. Oh, it's out! Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
The Bulls send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Under fire. Hit as he throws. FIU will line up to punt.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the 1st down and more. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Proctor. He's going up top here late in the game. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And these are tough spots for the offense to get in. You're trailing. You've got to pass the football. Defense ready for it, sitting back. A lot of DBs on the field, break on the football. Then they know the pass is coming, and they take advantage.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee on 4th down. Happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get the